Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Gridiron Lights. Crooksville battled Chillicothe in the home opener. It was the first of many home games for Crooksville coach Conrad Schottel. Chillicothe ran 10 plays on its opening drive before they fumbled. Crooksville's Tanner Lane would recover. Advantage Tigers. The visitors would score on its next possession. Cade Snyder rolls out. He finds Ty Fig, who is as open as Denny's in the back of the end zone. Nice reverse by the Hornets. They would score a couple of plays later. That would make it 14-0 in favor of the visitors. Crooksville picked up a couple of first downs on its next possession. Great second effort by Ethan Gooch to move the chains late in the second quarter of play. Check out the great block by T.J. Schilling. It would open the door for Blake Lewis, who would scamper 38 yards on the play. Crooksville's lone touchdown came in the second half. John Bohan found Lewis for a 72-yard score. Chillicothe, though, would win it 42-6.
Carter Isley may be gone, but the Albia Blue Demons are trying to make it 4 straight trips to the Unidome, and that process started tonight with Washington. The Albia fans really pumped up for this opening game here at the Albia High School, but their team was down early, 21 to be exact, in the second quarter. 4th and 3 for Washington, and Ryan Riggard goes up the middle on the QB keeper, and he gets all the way to the 23-yard line for a Washington first down. And on the next play there, Riggard is able to drop back, and he finds Javon Willis. And it was a little bit of a delayed call, but eventually the ref gave the signal, and that's a touchdown. And the Demons go up 28-0 after the PA2. Albia ball now on their possession. Tony Leshin hands off to Bryce McKim, and he won't be denied. He's able to get the first down for the Blue Demons, but that drive stalls as well. And then on the next Washington possession now, Riggard is able to hand off to Tristan Washpole-Edwards, and he battles into the end zone, and that last-ditch effort is good for the touchdown. That makes it 35-0 after another PAT. And Albia needs a big play now, and they get it here. On a squib kick from the Demons, Landon Hermsman picks it up, and he is able to avoid some tackles with some great blocking, and he gets all the way into Albia territory to the 32-yard line, but that is it. They're not able to score on that drive or in the game. Albia falls 42-0.
Heading down to Macon, the Tigers looking to pick up their second win of the season tonight against Monroe City at home. A nice run by Macon's Jared Savage gives the Tigers the ball inside the 5, and they get this one to Kevin Edwards, who walks in for 6. The extra point good. Macon goes up 7-0 late in the first quarter. Still in the first, Monroe City's Blake Hayes scrambling, trying to get this one off, lobs it up, and Macon's Nolan Bright is there, gets the interception before he's run out of bounds. And then as we head to the second, Panthers drive down the field and get one to Logan Minter for 6. Panthers down 1 now. They opt to go 4-2 here, and then Zachary Osborne is going to be wide open in the back of the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Monroe City now up 8-7 on the Tigers, but it wouldn't last long. Next series, Nolan Bright fakes the keeper, even fakes me out. Jared Savage with the ball, gets through some traffic before turning on the Jets. He'd go all the way to the house with this one. Tigers would go up 14-8 at the half, and this one would go into overtime. Macon's Nolan Bright getting in the end zone. Macon wins this thriller 20-14 over Monroe City in double overtime. Coach Class and his Tigers head to 2-0 on the season.
2015 was a rough year for the EBF Rockets, but now it's a new season with a new district and in a new class. And they played their first game in 2A against Pleasantville. EBF fell to the Trojans 36-0 last year when these two teams met up. But this game going that same way. Trey Moore here for the Rockets. He drops back to pass, but that's intercepted by Gage Van Hollen, and he returns it into Pleasantville territory, and they're in business, already up 7-0. Now Owen Worthington hands off to Hunter Tyree, and he goes for the first down on second down. He makes a nice run out to the left, and then a few plays later, the Demons quarterback Worthington hands off to Sawyer Phillips, and he's able to battle in for the touchdown there, and that makes it 14-0 after the extra point is good. Now on the next possession for the EBF, they get a nice big play from Dylan Howard. He returns this kickoff all the way to the 26-yard line as he can't avoid that last tackler, but it comes down to 3rd down for the Rockets, and Moore drops back and he passes to Wyatt Klein, and he makes a nice catch, but it's not enough for the 1st down. EBF loses the home opener 33-6.
Last week, the Knox County Eagles had a blowout win in Schuyler County. Tonight, they face the Marceline Tigers for the first time as conference opponents. Knox County had a tough time at the beginning of the first as Noah Talton gets tackled behind the line. Dylan Wheeler, known as Wheels on Marceline, gets the handoff, makes a subtle move before he makes it into the end zone for the first score of the night. Wheeler was everywhere for the Tigers. He takes the toss, sees the hole, and unfortunately gets tackled before he hits the pylon. But that would later lead to a 13-0 lead for Marceline. Don't count out the Eagles just yet. Track star Talton gets the ball, makes 2 deep cuts, and it's off to the races. He gives Knox County their first score of the night, which follows a successful 2-point conversion. But right as the Eagles had momentum, they go back to Talton, and he fumbles. Marceline recovered the ball. Knox County couldn't make up the deficit as Marceline wins 42-8. Knox County is 1-1 on the season.
Ottumwa has started its season with a 42-6 loss to Newton. Now let's check out the scoreboard, sponsored by our good friends at ScoreStream.